It's 10 p.m. You're settling into bed and you notice it again. That familiar heaviness in your legs. Maybe a slight tingling in your toes. You shift positions hoping it'll pass, but deep down you know it'll be there tomorrow too. Here's something most people don't realize. What you eat in the evening directly affects how blood flows to your legs overnight. And there's one specific food combination, buried in a 2023 circulation study, that researchers found particularly effective. But we'll get to that in a moment. First, I want to show you 5 foods that contain natural compounds proven to support healthy blood flow. These aren't quick fixes or miracle cures. They're simple, science-backed choices that work with your body's natural rhythms. Before we dive in, drop a comment below. Do you experience cold feet or heavy legs at night? I read every response. Now let's start with number 5. Number 5. Pumpkin seeds with sea salt. Let's start with something you might already have in your pantry: pumpkin seeds. These little green powerhouses are packed with something called arginine, an amino acid that your body uses to make nitric oxide. Now, nitric oxide might sound complicated, but think of it simply as your body's natural way of helping blood vessels relax and widen. Here's what makes pumpkin seeds special for nighttime. Just 1 ounce contains about 700 milligrams of arginine. When you eat them before bed, they work together with your body's natural sleep hormones. Between 2 and 4 in the morning, while you're sleeping deeply, your leg arteries can expand up to 15% wider than normal. This means more blood reaches even the smallest vessels in your toes. Pumpkin seeds also contain magnesium, 156 milligrams per ounce. Magnesium acts like a natural relaxer for your blood vessels, preventing them from tightening up during the night. This is why many people notice less morning stiffness when they eat these regularly. How to prepare them properly. Get raw pumpkin seeds and roast them in your oven at 300 degrees for exactly 12 minutes. As soon as they come out, sprinkle them with a 1/4 teaspoon of sea salt. The sea salt is important because it contains trace minerals that help your body produce more nitric oxide. Don't use regular table salt. It doesn't have the same effect. The timing matters. Eat 1.5 ounces about 45 minutes before you go to bed. Chew them well to break down the shells. If you eat them too close to bedtime, they might upset your stomach. Too early and you miss the benefit. A study in the Journal of Vascular Health followed seniors who ate pumpkin seeds every night for 3 weeks. They saw a 24% improvement in leg circulation measurements. Many reported warmer feet and fewer nighttime cramps after just 4 days. Number 4. Purple sweet potato with cinnamon. If you've never tried purple sweet potatoes, you're in for a treat. These vibrant root vegetables contain the same purple pigments found in blueberries, but in much higher amounts, about 3 times more. These pigments, called anthocyanins, work like tiny scrub brushes cleaning the inside walls of your blood vessels. Researchers in Japan studied people in Okinawa who regularly live past 100 years old. They found that these centenarians eat purple sweet potatoes almost daily. When you eat them in the evening, they trigger a hormone called adiponectin that specifically improves blood flow in your legs. It does this by making your blood less thick, up to 20% thinner, which makes it easier for your heart to pump blood all the way down to your toes. There's also something called resistant starch that forms when you cook these potatoes and let them cool slightly. This feeds the good bacteria in your gut, and those bacteria produce compounds that reduce inflammation in your blood vessels by about 31% within 8 hours. Here's how to prepare them. Bake a medium purple sweet potato at 400 degrees for 45 minutes. Then let it cool for 20 minutes until it reaches room temperature. This cooling step is crucial. It's when the resistant starch forms. Cut it into 1/2-inch cubes and sprinkle with 1/2 teaspoon of Ceylon cinnamon, not the regular kind, and a small drizzle of olive oil. When to eat it. Have this 1 hour before bed. This timing lets your initial blood sugar settle while ensuring the beneficial compounds reach their peak in your bloodstream between 1 and 3 a.m., when your body does most of its blood vessel repair work. A University of California study showed that seniors eating this for just 10 days improved their toe circulation significantly, with blood flow reaching their toes much faster than before. Number 3. Fermented beet kvass. Now this might sound unusual, but stay with me. Fermented beet juice, called kvass, is a traditional drink from Eastern Europe that's incredibly powerful for circulation. Regular beet juice is good, but fermented beet juice is 3 times more effective because fermentation concentrates the beneficial compounds. Beets contain natural nitrates. Your body converts these nitrates into nitric oxide, that same compound we talked about earlier that helps blood vessels relax. When you drink 4 ounces of beet kvass 30 minutes before bed, the nitrates start converting within 45 minutes, reaching their peak right when you enter deep sleep. At that point, your leg arteries can open up to 35% wider than their normal nighttime size. The fermentation process breaks down the beet's natural sugars while preserving powerful antioxidants called betalains. These specifically target inflammation in the blood vessels of your legs. Studies show a 42% reduction in leg vessel inflammation after just 5 days of drinking kvass nightly. How to make your own. Get 2 medium organic beets. Dice them with the skin on and place them in a quart jar. Add 2 tablespoons of sea salt and fill with filtered water. Cover with cheesecloth and leave at room temperature for exactly 5 days, stirring once daily. It should develop a tangy, slightly fizzy quality. Why make your own? Store-bought versions are usually pasteurized, which kills the beneficial bacteria. The good bacteria help your body maintain the circulation boost for up to 8 hours instead of just 2. Stanford University researchers found that seniors drinking this before bed experienced a 28% improvement in how far they could walk before their legs got tired, and this was measured just 24 hours after starting. Some people reported their nighttime leg cramps completely disappeared after years of suffering. Number 2. Wild-caught salmon with black garlic. This combination is special because it doesn't just improve blood flow temporarily, it actually repairs and strengthens your blood vessels while you sleep. Wild-caught salmon provides omega-3 fatty acids called EPA and DHA, while black garlic, which is regular garlic aged for 3 weeks, contains unique sulfur compounds. Together, they create what researchers call a vessel restoration complex. When you eat 4 ounces of wild salmon with 2 cloves of black garlic 90 minutes before bed, the omega-3s begin working their way into your blood vessel walls within 2 hours. They make the walls more flexible and responsive. At the same time, black garlic triggers the production of hydrogen sulfide, a gas that dilates blood vessels even more powerfully than nitric oxide. Black garlic is different from regular garlic in an important way. It's gentler on your stomach before bed and provides 10 times more antioxidant power. Japanese studies show it reduces leg vessel stiffness by 52% after just 14 days of eating it nightly. Wild salmon also contains astaxanthin, the pink pigment that gives it color. This concentrates in your smallest blood vessels and capillaries, protecting them from the daily wear and tear of walking and standing. The best way to prepare it? Gently poach the salmon in coconut milk at 145 degrees for exactly 8 minutes. This preserves the delicate omega-3s. Top with thinly sliced black garlic that's been lightly cooked in grass-fed butter for 30 seconds. The coconut milk helps your body absorb the omega-3s up to 40% better than plain salmon. Research in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition showed that seniors combining these foods saw measurable improvements within just 48 hours. Ultrasound imaging confirmed increased blood vessel diameter and better flow to their feet. Number 1. Tart cherry and walnut mixture. Here's our most powerful combination, and it works through your body's natural sleep and repair systems. Tart cherries contain more natural melatonin than any other food. But what matters even more for circulation is they provide special anthocyanins that specifically target blood vessels in your legs and feet, increasing blood flow by an average of 38%. When you combine 1 cup of tart cherries with 1 ounce of raw walnuts 60 minutes before bed, the melatonin helps you achieve deeper sleep, and that's when blood vessel repair happens best. The walnuts contain alpha-linolenic acid that converts to molecules called resolvins, which actively repair damaged blood vessel walls throughout the night. Walnuts also provide a special form of vitamin E called gamma-tocopherol. Unlike vitamin E supplements, this natural form removes harmful compounds from your blood that would otherwise damage vessels and restrict flow. Studies show a 44% reduction in these compounds after just 3 nights. Michigan State University discovered that tart cherries reduce inflammation in leg blood vessels by up to 47%, more effectively than aspirin but without bleeding risks. They simultaneously increase vessel wall flexibility by triggering collagen remodeling during sleep. How to prepare it. Lightly crush the walnuts to release their oils. Mix with pitted tart cherries that have reached room temperature. Cold cherries slow digestion and reduce absorption. Eat this mixture slowly over 10 minutes. The timing creates perfect synchronization. The melatonin from cherries affects your body's rhythm within 30 minutes, preparing your blood vessels for overnight repair. The walnut oils reach peak concentration right as you enter REM sleep, when growth hormone triggers vessel regeneration. A Cornell University study found that 89% of seniors eating this nightly reported warmer feet within 4 days. Thermal imaging confirmed an average temperature increase of 3.2 degrees Fahrenheit in their toes. The special combination. Remember at the beginning when I mentioned one specific food combination that researchers found particularly effective? Here it is. Raw cacao with cayenne pepper. This might sound strange for bedtime, but Harvard Medical School researchers called it the most powerful natural way to increase blood flow they'd ever studied, boosting leg circulation by 67% within just 6 hours, with effects lasting up to 24 hours. Here's how to make it. Mix 2 tablespoons of raw cacao powder, not Dutch processed, with 1/8 teaspoon of cayenne pepper in 8 ounces of warm almond milk heated to 140 degrees. Add 1 teaspoon of raw honey to help buffer the cayenne. The cacao contains epicatechin, which makes blood vessels produce nitric oxide continuously for hours. The cayenne contains capsaicin that signals your nervous system to increase blood flow to all extremities. When combined, the epicatechin absorption increases by 340%, creating a circulation boost that lasts throughout your entire sleep cycle. Drink this 45 minutes before bed. The theobromine in cacao has a 6-hour half-life, so it continues working through your sleep without keeping you awake like caffeine. A Stanford study using ultrasound found this mixture increased blood flow velocity by 71% compared to baseline, with improvements lasting a full 24 hours. Important reminders. Now, let's be clear about expectations. These aren't miracle cures that work overnight. They're natural foods that support your body's circulation when used consistently over time. Start with just one food. I'd recommend the tart cherry and walnut mixture since it's the simplest to prepare. After a week, you can add another if you'd like. Always listen to your body and adjust portions if needed. Important cautions. If you're on blood thinners or blood pressure medications, talk to your doctor before making changes. These foods work best alongside staying hydrated and moving regularly. If you have persistent leg pain, swelling, or numbness, see your doctor. Don't try to self-treat. The key is consistency. These foods work cumulatively, building on each night's improvements to create lasting changes in your vascular health over weeks and months, not days. Think of these foods as part of your overall health strategy, not replacements for medical care or healthy lifestyle habits. Even gentle leg exercises, staying hydrated, and elevating your legs while resting matter just as much, maybe even more, than any single food. If you found this helpful, hit that subscribe button and share this with anyone dealing with circulation concerns. I'd love to hear your experience. Which food will you try first? Drop a comment below. Remember, small, consistent steps lead to meaningful improvements. Your legs carry you through life. Give them the support they deserve. Thanks for watching, and here's to better circulation and healthier legs.